Well, I read a lot of books and I'm trying to find new book challenges for 2020 because I already have my book challenge on Goodreads for 2019. And I already read 15 books and I'm currently reading a new one. Let me look it up. Currently reading one right now that I just started. And I'm just going to, it's loading up right now. Hold on. Go to my homepage on Goodreads. By the way, Goodreads is a good way to keep progress of books, friends, and stuff like that. So if you want to read books and you don't know where to go to Goodreads and they will give you recommendations. You can look up people, authors. You could, make your own profile, continue connect it with Facebook, Amazon, and stuff like that. And then you can read it. You can select books that you want to read, add to your reads. That means the books that you've been reading that you finished, put on your read part, or you can reading books you can put down your current reading, or you can do want to read, so you put the books that you want to read, so you won't have a hard time next time searching for the book. So you can just go to your want to read and pick up the book that you want to read, and then you find the website or wherever you want to download a book from, stuff like that. See, I go to Z library and I go to that website and I use it to download books so I can read books on my Kindle that are free. But on Z Library, you only get five uh, per day downloads. That's it. If you share it on Facebook, you get 10 additional uh, downloads with your five. So altogether, you get 15. So you get one and five. Altogether, you get 15. So this is where your page will look like when you're on Goodreads, so you can have different areas to see where you want to look up books, your reads, your current reads, your want to read, your reads, and stuff like that. See right there, it says 221 books. Right there, I'm currently reading five, but only one at the moment. And right there is all the books that you want to read on your want to read list and stuff like that. If you go to that little up on the left hand corner, you can click that. It'll pop up a menu, stuff like that. On the bottom will be the challenge right there. You click that, and it'll pop up all the it'll pop up all the books. Let me go back here. It'll pop up all the books that you've been reading of 2019, and each year will go different. Each year will be a different challenge. The same challenge, but different years. See on top it says 2019 challenge read on it. So I've been reading 15 books since January 2019. And it'll give you a percentage right there. It will say a percentage of 46 out of the books, but one of them is not on there yet because it didn't get on there. Oh yeah, that's my stupid sister's cat in the background. Hold on. Stuff like that. So let me see. Go to home. Go to my books. So you want to click my books. Or you can search a book if you want. So go to current reading. Okay, this is my current reading for 2019 of June. This is the one I'm reading right now. One of Us is Lying. That's the book I'm reading right now. I just started it. I'm not that far in the book, only like 2% in the book. But I've been liking it so far, so I'll probably get that done in a few days. Then start another book and another. Keep going until I can't no more. Stuff like that. And then I think you can go back and look at your previous book, 2018 read challenges, or just look up the previous books that you read on your read list. Stuff like that. I like Goodreads, so be in an app like that, say Goodreads, and also Google Books is good too, and Kindle Books. Kindle Books right there is another good app too. So I have Kindle Books, I have Google Books, and Goodreads, and plus I have my favorite thing I got a couple years ago. Only cost me $49.99 at Best Buy. Amazon was selling $79, for their sale price. It was close to almost $100, but I liked it. I bought this case separate. You know, what it does is you open it and it turns on the Kindle. Stuff like that. Let me switch over. Can I switch cameras? No. I want to do front. Okay. So it's like that. So when I do that, I can put in my code. Then it swipes. Then it will take you to your page that you're reading and the bookmark you have. The cool thing is I like that, so you can continue reading. Stuff like that. But my favorite is that all your books will be on your main page. See your main page right there? It has other things, so recommendations, your library, your reads, your lists, and all their stuff. And you got multiple home, back, settings, Goodreads, store, search, and that pops up more menus. Pops up more. So if you want to put your Kindle to sleep, you don't have to press a button. You just close it, and it's sleeping because it has magnets in the case. Magnets. Why they have magnets? It helps to close, turn it off, and put it to sleep, and not to waste battery. But if you have this screensaver, that doesn't waste no battery. Only time the Kindle wastes battery if you mess with it, touch the buttons and stuff like that. Bottom right here, if you can tell, I don't know if you can see it perfect. Bottom has a USB cord, for your USB, and I can't say that right. An indicator for your when it goes orange to light. Let me show you. When it's orange, that means it's charging. See, orange for charging, and the side right there is for when you want to turn it on, or you want to put it back to sleep mode. See, that's the screensaver. That's not going to waste battery at all. It's weird because people think, oh, you're wasting battery on your Kindle. No, that doesn't waste battery. See, close it. I'm in sleeping mode. Open it. Back to where it wakes up. Now I put my code in. Hold on. After I put my code in, I press OK. See, now I can swipe. See that little action that's wasting that using battery. Oops, swipe it, use battery. So this is your library. Tells you all the books that you downloaded, everything like that. And you can swipe, and it tells you everything that you have in there too. You want to go back, you press the back button, and it goes back. If you want to go to the web, just right here. See right there? Oh, hold on. Right there, you see right there it says experimental browser. You click that, so hold on. Let me do something for a second. Oops. Experimental browser. So you want to go back here, click this right here. Experimental browser, where my finger's at, you click that. Take you to the web. Oh, of course my Wi-Fi is off. LOL to that. Sometimes the Wi-Fi always goes out in my house. But it's not the end of the world yet. So I click my Wi-Fi. I pick my settings. If it doesn't work, then I have to put the code in for my Wi-Fi and all that, but it's okay. I had this for almost 2 years now, liking it, or a lot. It's been updated. They update it not every other month, every couple of months. So you don't have to worry about being on a slow device. It always updates it, so you can be faster on the new softwares. Use this and that. So once it's connected, you'll see the Wi-Fi signal and stuff like that. And once you do that, you want to hit back button so you can go back more into the beginning, and then you see the web. It's loading right now. Oh yeah, let me click on this book. I don't know if it's going to click on it. So that's the book I'm reading right there. Download it. I downloaded it from Z Library, like zebra, but the letter is Z. Z and then library. Then you go on it. You register for account. Once you get done, you do your not passcode or anything like that. You do email, password, and that's it. And go and start downloading books. They will tell you once you exceeded the amount of books per day. That's 5. But you can help donate and get more downloads per day if you want. So let me see. I got it on my phone so I can show you better. See, it's loading right now. That's what it is. So you type in a book, and then some of the books right here will be like what you can download. But that's like a preview. You can download whatever they have. And if they don't have it, then you're out of luck, but it's not the end of the world. See, I found this because I was looking for free books, but because I'm on a budget, and budgets are hard to come, books are hard to come by, not budgets. Books are hard to come by. So I found this website, so I'm helping people out by telling them about Z Library. This is what the name of it is right here. Z Library. Sorry, everything's backwards because I am using my front camera. I should have turned the back camera so everything be correct, but sorry about that. That'll be next time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell you about the Gilmore Girls thing. Rory Gilmore has read a lot of books throughout all 7 seasons, and she read mostly horror stories, horror books, and stuff like that. So next year, 2020, I'm going to be doing a challenge, a new challenge, not a Goodreads challenge. I'm going to do a Rory Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. If you don't know that show, that was on CW, no, not CW, WB from 2001, I think to 2007, 7 seasons. And she reads a lot of books, so that's what it is. That's Rory Gilmore. At the bottom is the page where it tells you what books she read. All 300, I think almost 340 books, I believe. Hold on, let me go check again. Oh, nope, not there. Not there, not there. Oh, yeah. 339 books she read. So I'm going to try to read as many books I can of 2020, but it's going to be hard because she reads a lot of difficult books. Like, she reads a lot of the author that wrote War and Peace, and Anna Karenina, about the lady that throws herself in front of a train for her because she's in love with a guy, blah, blah, blah. With other books that I'm going to be reading, stuff like that. Oh yeah, follow me on my Facebook. That's me right there on my Facebook. Stuff like that. If you want to follow me on my Facebook, stuff like that. That's what I'm probably doing in 2020. Is going to be doing a lot of more reading, a lot of more difficult books, stuff like that. And at the moment, I'm reading One of Us is Lying. I'm on 2% right now. I just started today because I got done with Everything You Want Me to Be. That was another good book. Took me a week to read. And then before that, I read Everything. The book was better, but the movie was needed more because they took a lot out from the movie. No, they took a lot out from the book, not the movie. No, sorry, let me rephrase that. They took a lot out from the movie and kept a lot of it away from the book. They should have added all the stuff that they left out from the book. They should add into the movie. Okay, sorry about that. I'm trying to phrase that properly. They left everything that they wanted to from the book. They left that out. They should add more to it, but they didn't. Stuff like that. So mostly I've been reading a lot of books lately since January. My favorite author is Michael Connelly. I read a couple of his books. Like I read What's Crossing the Wrong Side of Goodbye. Stuff like that. I've been reading mostly him too. And what else? What else I've been reading? Oh yeah, Blake Pierce's Once Gone series. It's about an FBI agent named Riley Page that goes on missions and has herself a lot of trouble, blah blah blah. You have to read Once Gone. Once Gone is the first book on Amazon for free. Let me see. Oh yeah, and Sharon Messenger is another good book. She writes about elves, magic, and stuff like that. It reminds me of Harry Potter. She's another good author. The Candy Maker by Wendy Mass is another good author. I like that. She did another one. And I think Agent did the Swim Boy series. That one's good too. You know, he did like 5 of them, stuff like that. And one book I read this year was called Maneater, the terrifying true story of a cannibalism eater. No, not eater, killer. The man eater, the terrifying true story about cannibalism killer. This is what the book is. I'll show you. I read that one. She was the first lady in Australia to get life in prison without parole, so she won't ever leave prison. She will die in prison because she was the first lady ever to get life in prison without parole. And she tried to feed her husband after she murdered her husband, and tried to feed her husband to their kids. So they tried to have her kids eat the husband and stuff like that. But later on, the kids or probably will find out in the future what really happened. You know, stuff like that. Great book if you like true crimes. This is really good. Let me see. A lot of good books I read over the years, like Ready Player One, uh, Michael Mitchell album, Tuesday with Morrie, Five People You Meet in Heaven, One More Time, The Timekeeper, 13 Reasons Why. Uh, I read a zombie one called Eat Brains Love. Let me see, Wonder. That's a good book I read. I like that one. So I'm just going to wrap it up. I told you about books about the Rory Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls Show book challenge I'm reading in 2020, reading as much books as I can in 2020 from the list that they have on the website. It's like 339 books. I'm going to go through all the books and just read as many as I can, stuff like that. And then I'm just read once one of Us is Lying as I started that today. Going to read more of that. Going to give a review of that later on Goodreads. I always do that with books, stuff like that. Mostly I'm just been looking for newer series and books and stuff like that. Hit the subscribe button on the bottom. Hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, and come enjoy my page. I am Tim's Blog Spots. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I'm always on Facebook, and look me up on Goodreads and stuff like that. And you guys have a good day. Bye.